Good morning. It's Saturday morning, May 30th, 2026, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophronia. I am on another college campus today. I am in Crawfordsville, Indiana, and this is the campus of Wabash College. This is an all-male college, and actually there's nobody here right now because of course school is out. But it's a beautiful space. I'm visiting a friend here. And she and I were watching a TV show. I think it was on Netflix last night. Um, Grace and Frankie. That's Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin's uh, comedy. And, you know, it was interesting to me how I know it's a comedy, right? And you have these two women who have had a shock, right? They find out that their husbands have been lovers and that they're both leaving them to marry each other. And I know it's a comedy, and the fun part is supposed to be seeing how they react and put their lives back together. But you know how it is that comedy is really saying something about real life. And I thought it was interesting how both of these women, one is very much a type A personality, and the other, Lily Tomlin's character, is someone who believes in spirituality, and she meditates, and she has, candles and incense and all of these things. But in a way, both of them responded in a similar way, in that they just could not sit still with what had happened to them. They were in this practically frenetic motion, like, Jane Fonda trying to, hide from people and wanting to get away, and, popping Valium. And you had Lily Tomlin's character practically like going back and forth, like smoking the air with incense, and trying to, like, practically like trying to shake off the energy. And I was thinking, and pain does that, right? You want to somehow get through the hurt as quickly as possible. You want to shake it off if you do something. But I think sometimes the best thing in those situations is just to sit still. As hard as that may seem, you just got to be in it and see what's going on, see where am I, maybe even think about how did we get here. But, you have to be in it before you can move through it. And I'm watching this thinking, oh my goodness, this is what they're doing. But I'm wondering that this is isn't this what we might be doing on a normal basis? That even when we're trying to help a friend, we're saying, oh, you're going to get through it, just do this, just do that. And it's our first reaction, because we want to be on top of things. We want to be in control, even when bad things happen, and we think that sometimes that this is the thing to do. But what about doing nothing? That is also an option. We've I think there's a little bit of a bad rap giving to, like, being in bed with your head under the covers. Maybe you need that for a day or two, a week, or just to sit in a park and think. Because if we can do that, then maybe the healing process will stick a little better, that it'll really grow, instead of being something that we rush to and don't really have, because we really haven't cultivated that healing. Now, I don't know what that looks like for you or for anybody in a bad situation, because it's going to be different for everybody. But this is why you need to take the time to feel what that could be. You know, to just sit down and say, what am I feeling right now? And what do I need in this moment? Instead of rushing to the quick fix. You know. But, I'm going to keep watching the show, and because it's good to laugh, and I think it's important to laugh at ourselves in these, outrageous situations. And I also think it's a gentle way of learning, right? I believe that about fiction in general, that when, I know personally as a writer, if I have something hard to say about the world, I'll do it in fiction, not nonfiction. And I think it's easier to see what's happening when we see it in a story, when we can see ourselves in another character. Anyway, I'm going to keep walking. I will see you again soon. Take care, and hope you laugh this weekend. Bye.